We have another example for the mesh analysis. Determine the branch currents Ix, Iy, and Iz shown in the figure. So we have here the branch current Ix, assuming that these are the directions of the currents Iy and Iz. So to start with, the first step in solving the current is to assume the mesh current direction. So, ato sa ning kalimtan si Ix, temporarily si Iy and Iz. So, mag-drawing ta og bago para dili mo maglibog. So, you have this. Atong i-drawing og utro. Kay ang first step to solve using mesh analysis is to assume mesh current direction because our goal here is to solve first the mesh currents. So we have here 25 volts. This is 5 ohms, 10 ohms. We have 10 volts, 4 ohms, and 6 ohms. So let's assume that the current direction, we have here counterclockwise, and the current in here is the mesh current I1. And in the mesh 2, we assume that this is clockwise direction and it is current I2. To make the circuit simpler, so you can notice that the 6 ohms and the 4 ohms are in series. So we can get its equivalent circuit. It's equivalent 6 plus 4. So you have 10, so we can erase it. And we'll just have the 10 ohms. So this is the 10 ohms. We call it as RA, as 10 ohms. Where did we get RA? We added these two resistors because they are in series to make it simple here. So let's now write the voltage equations by using KVL. So we have to write the voltage equation. So let's start with at mesh 1. So by KVL, so we're using KVL. So by KVL, by the way, when writing the equation, so remember that the current, when it enters the resistor, you have plus, following the direction of the current I1 plus minus. And here in mesh 1, it is plus minus because the current is entering, going upward when it enters 10 ohms. But in the 10 ohms, there is another current that is entering through it, that is I2. And when I2 passes through 10 ohms, it's also going upward. So you have here plus and minus. Okay, so we're now ready to write for the voltage equation for mesh 1. So let's start here from the voltage. So we'll follow the direction of the I1, which is counterclockwise. So it's your option which sign that you're going to take. It's kanibang pasulod nga plus, minus, or ang pasulod ba plus, or ang pagawas sa minus. Okay, so let's use the pagawas nga sign. So let's start here with the 25 volts. So you have 25 plus sa 10 volts minus here 10 I1 minus 5 I1. But in the 10 ohms, there is another current that is flowing into it. You have this I2. And I2, when it flows through 10 ohms, it's going upwards. So, ito makita nga negative. So, negative po ni siya diri. Then, I2 equals 0. Okay, and then, we'll simplify the equation. May mo siyang negative 25 plus 10. So, may mo siyang minus 15. We added similar terms. May mo siyang minus 15 I1 and minus 10 I2. That's equal to 0. Then we will transpose the variables to the right side. Minus 15 equals. So when we transpose the term being transposed, the sign will change. So we have minus here, it becomes plus. You have 15 I1 plus 10 I2. And this is our equation 1. So let's now write the equation for mesh 2. So at mesh 2, so we have, let's start with the 10 volts. By the way, so when the current, and this is the direction of the current, clockwise direction. So when the current enters RA, so it has here plus and minus. Okay, and when the current enters here, this is plus and minus. It leaves minus. So we have here, let's start with the RA, minus 10. The RA is 10. We have RA 10 times the current I2. And then we have mutuyok ta, dira. So you have here plus 10. And then minus 10 I2. Pero diri na ay laing current nga miagi, which is na current nga laing miagi ni 10 ohms, which is I1. So si I1 kay mo enter man diri plus and then minus. Nya naaman ta diri sa loop 2. So diri gyud ta mulantaw. Pagtuyok nato diha atong makita diri minus pod. Kay it has the same direction. Si I1 has the same direction with I2. So you have minus 10 I1 equals 0. Simplifying, you have 10. And we have to arrange our equation. The variables, the subscript of the variable, we started here I1 and then I2. So we have here minus 10 I1. Then we add the similar terms. Minus 20 I2 equals 0. So we will transpose the variables to the right side. So we have here 10 equals 10 I1 plus 20 I2. This is equation 2. Now, we have to solve for the mesh currents. So we will write first the equation in matrix format. So in matrix form, so this is the matrix for the coefficients. This one is for the variable or the unknowns. This one is for the constants. So let's start with the equation 1. So So we have here 15, the variable I1 and I2, the coefficients are 15 and 10. And then the constant is negative 15. So let's write first the variable. So you have, how much is that? 15, 10. 15, 10, and negative 15. And then, sorry. And then you have the equation 2, 10, 20. 10 ang constant. 10, the coefficient of I1 is 10, the coefficient of I2 is 20, and the constant is 10 also. Okay, so we have arranged already the two equations in matrix format. So we can solve mesh currents I1 and I2 by Cramer's rule. Of course, you can solve the unknowns, the mesh currents I1 and I2 using elimination by substitution or by addition or subtraction. But this time we will be using the Cramer's rule. So in solving, let's solve first I1. Solving for I1, so the numerator for I1 is that it's the determinant of these elements. When we are solving for I1, the coefficients of I1 will be replaced by the constant. So we have here minus 15 and 10. And then the coefficients of I2. By the way, this is the coefficients of I1 and ganipod coefficients of I2. The coefficients of I2, ibilin, retain. So we have 10 and 20. The denominator here in solving for the unknowns by Cramer's rule will be constant. And that is the determinant of the coefficients. So we have 15, 10, 10, and 20. Okay, to find the determinant is that we'll just have ato ning tuhugon si negative 15 and 20. Diagonal. So, ang arrow down plus arrow up minus. So, you have minus 15 times 20. Kung i-multiply si negative 15 o 20. Minus, kay arrow up naman, so it's minus the product of 10 and 20. Divided by, na po, tugo na to. So you have here 15 times 20 minus 10. Okay. So if we simplify, then you have how much? Negative 15 times 20, that is 300. So this is 300 minus 200. Sorry. We have here, nasayop ta, will erase. Kung din siya, negative 15 times 20. So 10 times 10. Din siya 20. So we have this. Then, gana po siya. You have here 10 now. So that this is now, again, 300 na minus 100 over positive 300 minus 100. So the answer will be . 15 pila man? 400 minus 400 over 200, or that is negative 2 amperes. Okay. Then, solving for I2. Since the denominator is constant, we'll just copy the value of 200, the determinant of the coefficients, but the numerator is different. So when we solve for I2, ato na pong ilisan ang coefficients ni I2 by the constant. Ang coefficients ni I1 i-retain. So we have here 15, 10, and then I2. Kini ilisan na to si I2 by the coefficients minus 15 and 10. We get the determinant, tuhugon lang na siya by diagonal. So you have 15, 10 minus 10 times negative 15 divided by 200. So, pila man? 150. You have 150. So, nakita na to nga minus niya. Minus po na. So, the product of negative and negative becomes positive. 150 divided by 200. So, it is 300 over 200, or this is 3 over 2, or that is 1.5 amperes. Now, nakuha na nato ang mesh currents I1 and I2. Let's go back to the figure. The unknown actually is not the mesh currents, but the branch currents IX, IY, and IZ. So, referring to the figure, kita na itong figure. So, kung atong ibutang si I1 o I2 diri sa original figure, atong i-drawing para mas makita. Kung atong gi-assume nga direction ni I1, mao po ni atong direction ni I2. Clockwise. Now, from the figure, atong nakita nga, diba, si current diri man gyud na mga giupa na. Inig-agi ni I1 ni 5 ohms kay si IX di is just equal to the negative of I1. O, kanipod siya, nakita na to si I2 ni. Sa to pa di si IY is just equal to I2. No, kay parehas og direction man si IY ug I2. Kini, si IX nag-oppose ni I1, manang negative si IX. Si IZ, so we will be using ACL ani nga node. So current entering at node A. So current entering is si unsa man. So you just have to use si IX entering. Si IY ug IZ kay leaving. So you have IX, the current entering, equals the current leaving, IZ, and IY. Yan, na naman dayon kay value ni IX o ni IY. So, masolve na dayon din no? Okay? So, dari lang nato ibutang si babaw, ha? So, si IX di is equal to negative of negative 2. Kay si I1 kay negative 2 man. So, this is positive 2 amperes. Si IY rather, is equal to I2, and I2 is equal to 1.5 amperes. And si IZ, gikan diri, si IZ is equal to IX minus IY, no? Dala o. I-transpose lang si IY dito sa pika sa left side. So then, IZ is equal to, ang IX is 2. Minusan na to og 1.5. So, si IZ is 0.5 amperes. Okay?